What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today it is episode 2 of the A to Z series of animal facts, and today we are on B. So let's get started, shall we? So the first animal today is bush dog. So the bush dog is found all across South America, and it has a very weird English name that we've given it, like a nickname really, and it's vinegar dog. This name has been given because when our people have been handling the animal, they have seemed to have smelt a odour coming from it that smells a lot like vinegar. There are, in the wild, they live for about 5 to 10 years, and in captivity 10 to 15. So it's not a long time, it's like a dog really, where I'm guessing the dog comes from, and I believe it's part of the canid family. They are diurnal, which I explained that in my last video. So if you haven't seen, if you don't know what that means, go check that video out. And they are near threatened, so it's not at the brink of extinction or anything like that. It's very, very low down, but not least concerned. The bush dogs are carnivores and will sometimes hunt peccaries, which are a type of pig, and sometimes capybaras and agoutis, which, if you don't know what a agouti is, here's a picture here. So that is the bush dog. Let's move on to a reptile now. The black mamba. So most people know what the black mamba is, but do you know why they get their name? Well, the black mamba gets its name from the black mouth of the animal. So when the animal opens its mouth, this black colour shows in its mouth, which is really impressive. Black mambas live all across Africa, but mostly in the south, and in the wild they can live from 7 to 11 years, and in captivity 11 to 20 years. The black mamba is a diurnal animal, and they are least concerned on the conservation status, which is really good for the animal. The animal is a carnivore, which will eat small mammals, birds, and sometimes even their eggs. So that is the black mamba. Let's move on to the bullfrog. The bullfrog is North America's largest frog species, and they are native to North America, but now are invasive in parts of Asia, Africa, Europe, and even South America, which it's like the armyworm from the last video. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. But the bullfrog can live in the wild to 8 to 10 years, and in captivity 10 to 16 years. They are crepuscular, which I explained that one in the last video as well, so go check it out. And they are least concerned. Bullfrogs are omnivores, which I was surprised when finding out this information, but they eat things like aquatic and terrestrial insects, spiders, slugs, and even sometimes algae, which is really cool. Now let's move on to the bird. The bird is the bird of paradise. So the bird of paradise is one of only a few birds with many different colours, like purple, yellow, green, blue and red, which in the animal kingdom they are really beautiful to see. In the wild they can live to 4 to 25 years, and in captivity 8 to 30 years, which is a big lifespan for the animal. They are found in places like Australia, Indonesia and Papua New Guinea. Again, these animals are diurnal, and for the conservation status, they are not evaluated. So there is no information saying how their species is as a species. But sometimes that's a good thing, because it means that we're not watching them hard so them won't be going down as much, hopefully. And then they are omnivores, so they eat insects, fruits and seeds. So let's move on to the fish now, and that is the barracuda. So the barracuda, here's a picture of it now. You might know this animal from the film Finding Nemo, which the first one, a barracuda, is in there. But another name for the barracuda is also known as sea pike. The barracuda can live in the wild 5 to 20 years and in captivity 3 to 15. So it's a smaller lifespan in captivity, which you don't see much of when animals are in captivity. They can be found around the Atlantic, Pacific and Indian Oceans, and they are diurnal again. And these animals are least concerned, so they don't need to be watched as much as other animals like orangutans and things like that. And they are piscivores, so they eat things like crustaceans, small to medium-sized fish as well. So let's move on to our final animal today, and that is the Brazilian tree hopper. So I'm going to try not to do as many animals that have the place before what the animal is, just because sometimes it could be like an African elephant or an Asian elephant, things like that. But the African tree hopper has a helmet, as you can see from this picture here, which is an extreme enlargement of the pronotum, which is a segment behind the head. These bugs can live in the wild from 2 to 5 years, and in captivity, again, it's a bit less, 2 to 4. These animals are found at the top of South America, so like all the countries at the top, and they are diurnal. These animals, again, have not been evaluated, and they are herbivores, so they eat things like sap and honeydew. So that is 6 of the animals, starting with B. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Comment down below any more animals starting with the letter B, and let's see how many we can all find together. So thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.